Morning. It is Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday. Yay, Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's the weekend. It's time to go mental at the weekends. Yes, it is. But before we do that, we have to write news. We have to write news for some godforsaken reason. So here is the news before we trottle off for the weekend and get pissed. Uh, I'll not say any more on the subject, but yes, it is Friday, so let's go nuts. But let's read the news first. Um, this has stirred, quite honestly, the hornet's nest, basically. A piece of leftover code from Dead Island that was in the PC build, which accidentally got onto Steam this past week. Deep Silver actually patched it up eventually, but this has since been discovered. There was a skill, was it Feminist Whore? A skill called Feminist Whore within the game. Now, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not going to say anything on this, other than you should read Steph's original news piece on it for more details. But Brenna's also taken a look at that in more detail and on the issue of sexism in games. So give that a look now. Uh, I'll say no more. Max Payne 3 has finally been confirmed for a date. It is now coming out even next March 2012. Rockstar literally threw us off track yesterday by announcing it. I didn't honestly expect it, but lo and behold, it happened. It is now coming out in March. There's new screens on the site. There's a cover art on there actually. What appears to be cover art, anyways. Still no video, but I'd assume you would see that in the next couple of weeks, especially if it's being shown at first look in Holland. So that should be coming soon. Crisis, the original Crisis, has finally been confirmed for consoles. It's coming to PS3 and 360 next month. Now, I don't know how that's going to work if it's retail. If it's downloadable, fine, but I don't honestly see how a game such as Crisis could be a downloadable game on PSN or Xbox Live. But yeah, it's happening. It's coming out next month. It's going to feature new lighting and lighting effects, texture effects, all those type of things you'd expect from HD redo. So Crisis 2 of course came out on PS3 and 360 earlier this March, but this is the first time the original has come to consoles. US sales have declined by 23% year over year. This is according to the NPD, who released their results for the month of August in the US last night. Um, in terms of actual, hardware and software stuff, Deus Ex was the big winner in software. Considering that's not a big surprise, considering there was nothing out last month in the US that was of note. PS3 and 3DS seen decent gains in their following their respective price cuts last month as well. You can find more details on what happened last night on the site. Um, Sony's confirmed what we have always thought since Gamescom, since me and Pat spoke to Shuei Yoshida, and that is The Last Guardian won't be at TGS next week. It's a shame, but it's been inevitable really since that delay earlier this year. But I'm sure that Last Guardian is going to be turning out great with the dev time it's now been getting. I'm looking forward to The Last Guardian. I'm looking forward to the collection. Let's hope it does well. It will do well. What am I talking about? It's Team Eco. It's Ueda, for God's sake. Square Enix has dropped details and the first trailer for upcoming Deus Ex DLC, The Missing Link. This sees Adam going missing at some point for near the end of the game, and you have to rebuild his augmentations. That's all I've seen because I'm literally not finished the game yet. So spoilers for whoever hasn't finished the game yet. Otherwise, go in there at your own risk. I haven't actually seen anything in Steph's news story, so Don't shoot the runner if I'm being very vague on this, because I haven't actually finished it myself, so I'm trying to remain spoiler free. But go take a look if you've finished it, or go take a look if you haven't. uh, Spoilers at their own risk. Sony's confirmed its TGS presser for this coming Wednesday, September 14th. This is the day after Nintendo holds its 3DS event before the show begins, and the day before Shuei Yoshida's keynote. The presser in Yoshida's keynote is going to basically be all about Vita. I mean, of course, the press conference will have PS and PSP stuff, but I would be surprised if Vita was not the main centerpiece. So yeah, a day after Nintendo's 3DS event, a day before Shuei Yoshida's keynote. So watch TGS very closely if I were you. Just a natural hunch, basically. Ubisoft removed the always-on DRM from Dust. They also confirmed yesterday that the game will be launching on PSN next week. Everyone's a winner. Blizzard will have 6 releases from proven properties in the next 3 years. This is according to the Activision COO Tom Tipple. This includes WoW expansions, Heart of the Swarm, Legacy of the Void, the 2 remaining pieces of story from StarCraft 2, and a expansion for Diablo 3 by the end of 2014. You didn't seem to mention the company's next-gen MMO Titan, though, so who's to say about that? Sorry, I've lost my window for a second. There will be no Old Republic beta this weekend. BioWare said this yesterday. Shame. Kingdoms of Amalur has got 20 minutes worth of footage. The 38 Studios RPG is looking in tip-top shape. Give that a watch now. More videos on the site. Legends of the Wasteland co-op video for Rage. F1 co-op championship video. Need for Speed to Run. TGS teasers for Street Fighter, Cross Tekken Hard Reset, Uncharted 3, and the first trailer of the Persona 4 Fighter. I'm going to be watching that in a bit. And of course, today, I'm actually going to drop these now. Of course, you don't need me to tell you, but today's big releases are Dead Island, Resistance Free, Warhammer 40k, Space Marine, El Shahadi. I hope I got that right. El Shahadi Ascension of the Metatron. That should be a Zone of the End subtitle. Rise of the Nightmares for Kinect. Rise of the Nightmares even for Kinect. And Star Fox 64 3D. That is it for this morning. It's the weekend! Go get pissed. Go play games. What else could you ask for? I'll see you on Monday. At least that's the plan, anyways. Yeah, I will see you on Monday. Bye bye.